Accidents are common in the workplace. This video was created for educational and safety awareness purposes. We'll show recreated or documented scenes as examples, explain how they happened, and how to prevent them in real life. Do not attempt to recreate any of these situations. The worker began an adjustment while the horizontal drill was still powered. Because the machine wasn't isolated, even a small loss of balance led to dangerous proximity with the moving parts. Rotating equipment must always be locked and tested for zero movement before any inspection. Platforms or fixed stands should be used instead of stepping directly on machinery. In rotating systems, energy isolation isn't a delay, it's the first step of safe work. The worker leaned into the press area to retrieve a part while the cycle was still active. This shows how easy it is to misjudge timing in automated systems. Physical barriers or light curtains should prevent access until the press has fully stopped. Cycle indicators and audible alarms help ensure the operator knows when motion is still active. No task inside the danger zone should ever depend on human timing, only on verified system isolation. The worker entered a narrow gap between upright slabs. Without proper supports, heavy materials can shift even from minor movement. Storage areas must use restraints and marked no-entry zones to keep workers clear of collapse risks. The worker stepped inside the machine before the cycle had fully stopped. This risk appears when energy isolation isn't verified and the operator relies only on visual judgment. Interlocked doors and lockout systems prevent entry until motion is completely halted. Always confirm full stop. Two workers placed material under the press without confirming the cycle stop. Without proper synchronization or safety sensors, timing mistakes turn into serious hazards. Automatic detection and light barriers should always control entry, not human judgment. This worker steps under the press machine to adjust a part, not realizing it's still active. Without a clear signal or lockout system, he can't see the danger coming. Every machine should have a visual or audible alert, because awareness starts with design. The worker stood on the loading platform while the truck reversed. Drivers can't see people directly behind or below the vehicle. Loading zones must stay clear until the vehicle stops, and sensors or spotters should confirm the area is safe. Here is another example of the same mistake. Never stand behind large cars. But thanks God he was lucky that he's saved without any harm. The worker was unaware that the cycle was still active. This shows how critical clear visual and sound indicators are in automated systems. When machines restart silently or without warning lights, workers lose awareness of active motion. Cycle status indicators and interlocked access doors prevent such misunderstandings. Before approaching any machine, always verify the cycle has fully stopped, not just paused. The operator reached behind the press while the cycle was still active. This kind of risk occurs when the cycle status isn't visible. A physical barrier or interlocked guard would have prevented access during movement. Clear lighting, warning signals, and cycle indicators remind operators that the system is still running. Prevention begins with design. Equipment must make unsafe actions impossible, not just unlikely.